welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Vanessa. This is Nessa CX Beauty, and today we're going to be reviewing and doing a wear test on the brand new Superstay Active Wear Concealer by Maybelline. This is the component right here. This concealer retails for $12 and has 0.33 fluid ounces of product inside, which is super typical for a concealer to have. Ulta only has 16 shades. However, when you go on the Maybelline site, if you buy this from the Maybelline website, they do have 28 shades, which is a huge step up from their typical 3-4 concealer shades. So brava to that. This is the component right here. It matches super well with the foundation in terms of packaging. So there is the concealer next to the foundation. And today I will be using a combination of the original Superstay and the activewear, just because I am between my winter and summer shades right now. So we gotta mix them up. But if you are interested in seeing how this concealer performs, just continue watching. Alrighty, y'all, so I did already prime with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. There she is right there. And now I'm just going to go in with my Superstay Foundation and my Superstay Active Foundation. I do have the shade Natural Beige in the original. And then I also have the shade Sun Beige in the Superstay Activewear, and I'm just going to mix those two together. And we're just going to put these all over the face. As y'all can tell, the foundation that I'm putting on, this is full coverage. And one of them is claimed to be a 24-hour foundation. The other one is the 30-hour foundation. The activewear is the 30-hour one. And you're supposed to be able to work out in this foundation. I have not tried it, but I can tell y'all that these are very good foundations and some of the best drugstore foundations that I have tried, and they are reasonably priced. So as soon as Maybelline had a concealer out that was under this line, I definitely just needed to try it. So y'all see I'm all covered up. There are no imperfections in the face. And yeah, try out these foundations if you haven't already. But now we're gonna head into the concealer. I did get the shade 15, just to repeat that. So this concealer features a Comfort Curve Flex applicator for even and easy application. Not gonna lie, I really did like the applicator for this product. It was very easy to use, and I feel like all concealers should have this type of applicator. But some claims are that this concealer is supposed to last 30 hours, give you full coverage, be non-cakey, non-creasy. It's supposed to be transfer resistant and look and feel like skin. It did feel very light. They weren't lying about that claim, but now we're just going to test the others. Alright, y'all, this is how we are looking blended out with no powder on top of the product. I did throw some of the concealer onto my eyelids just to see how it would go. And I don't know if this is such a full coverage concealer as it claims, but it did blend out seamlessly. And now, just to set all of that concealer, I am going to go into my SheGlam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Powder. I have been loving this powder as of recent, and it's super affordable. So I think it's a really good purchase if you are on the dry end and you are looking for a setting powder that sets your face beautifully, because this is stunning for under the eyes and the face. And there she is. That's how we're looking with one layer of powder. And then to add some brightening, I do like to go in with my Jaclyn Hill powders, which I cannot find right now. But there she is. I do go in with my Jaclyn Hill powders, the yellow one specifically mixed up with the right one right on top of it. I do have the medium palette, and I just sweep that on top of everything I put under my eyes. because it makes me look more awake. And then to set my face, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder, and this is in the shade 30 Sand. I'm just gonna sweep this on all of the remaining areas of my face. And y'all, for this video, I'm not gonna be putting on eyeliner, mascara, highlighter, or lipstick, just because I am filming my first impressions of REM Beauty by Ariana Grande. That video should be up already, and I'll have that linked up in the cards and down below so you can see that. But this is how we are looking with all of my powders. Very nice, very beautiful. The concealer looks like any other concealer, but we're gonna do a wear test. Right now it is 2:07 p.m. so the wear test is commencing now, and I'll be right back to check in a few hours. Alright y'all, we are back. It is the end of the day. The time is 12:04 a.m. So I've had my foundation, concealer, my face on for the past 10 hours. No touch-ups, no nothing. And we're just gonna look at the areas that I placed concealer in, because I know this foundation is bomb, so I don't really need to check in on the foundation. But I did put concealer on my under eyes, between my brows, on my nose, and my chin. My chin area looks awesome. No issues in this area. No issues between my eyebrows. There's no creasing, nothing bad. My nose does look a tad shiny, like this is oil. But I probably attribute that to how much highlighter I put on. I did use the REM Beauty by Ariana Grande highlighter in Miss Mercury. So I could have gone overboard on that, and that's why I might look a little extra oily there. But under my eyes, I will say some of the brightness is gone, and this is 10 hours in. This is a concealer that claims 30 hours, so I'm not sure it would last the 30 hours on my skin. But I do see some darkness peeking through right here. It's not crazy. Like, I can definitely go outside looking like this and people will probably still comment on the makeup, but there's less brightness and more darkness showing, and naturally it's settled in my creases, which always happens at the end of the day with any concealer because my creases are my creases. But it performed pretty average on the under eye, not terribly bad. Doesn't feel cakey, doesn't look cakey. One thing I do really like about this concealer is the fact that it feels like nothing is on your skin. So that might be a selling point for it, but I'm not sure about the 30-hour claim. One thing that I will not recommend this concealer for is putting it on your eyes. As you can remember, or like look back in the video, I did put this concealer on my eyes and then I set it with powder, and this is broken up in my crease areas. I would not recommend this solo dolo on the eye set. I would say to go in with a different concealer, like maybe the Lancome, what's it called, 24 hour, the new one, this one right here. This one works pretty well on the eyelid, the Tint Adult Ultra Wear. But yeah, I would not recommend this on the eyelid whatsoever. But overall, for $12, drugstore, it's pretty average. It's not the worst foundation I've ever tried under my eyes. The worst, not foundation, concealer. The worst concealer that I've ever tried on my eyes actually works beautifully on the eyelids. It's the Ordinary concealer. There she is right there. This on the eyelids, I trust it. This underneath my eyes, hell no. Creasy, cracky, dry. But this is the opposite of that concealer. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested, I would say it's worth a shot. The coverage is fine. Under the eyes looks fine, my chin looks fine, between my eyebrows looks fine. It's just on my eyelid, and a lot of people don't wear concealer on their eyelids anyway, so there she goes. Beautiful packaging. One thing that I really do like about this concealer though is the applicator. I feel like more concealers should come out with this kind of applicator because it picks up so much, but also like you have so much control with it because it is so bendy. So it literally is so easy to maneuver on your face. So that's a big pro for this concealer. But yeah, would I recommend it? Sure. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It gets like a B range, pretty average. Would recommend if you want to try it. If you don't want to try it, that's fine too. It's nothing special. But that's all I have for y'all today. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you soon.